know what is what.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is Week of the Living Dead.
This movie, man, I was pleasantly surprised, and you guys got all hyped when we got it last week. I didn't want to ruin the mood, but I've never been like a big Sleepy Hollow guy. I always thought this movie was kind of mediocre as fuck. But it was better than I remembered, so that was nice.
I think I realized now more than ever how brutal this movie is.
Yeah, I think watching it, I was like, oh damn, there's a lot that happened that like I forgot or like wasn't expecting.
I think this might be. I feel like he also did the Demon Barber, so I feel like this is up there in like the brutality movies for him, right? Because like there's hella blood in this movie.
Oh, this movie's like a borderline action movie.
Yeah.
The Headless Horseman just goes beast mode. His fight with fucking Johnny Rico was wild.
Johnny Rico. Nice.
On that note, should we get started? Welcome back to another episode of Cult of the Living Dead. This week we are covering yet another 1999 film. We watched Sleepy Hollow. As always, I am your host, The Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya.
Yo.
And Twan.
What up?
Just a quick reminder for returning guests and first-time listeners, we are a cult movie podcast. We cover cult classics, B-movies, and horror. All these opinions are subjective, but enjoy the ride. Sleepy Hollow. So this was a fan edition. I don't know if this movie classifies as a cult classic, but it's definitely horror-ish.
It has
some horror elements.
Quite a few horror elements, I think. After watching this movie, I really would like to see if Tim Burton can pull off like a traditional horror movie.
That's the thing about Tim Burton. It's like all his movies are very like horror themed, but I feel like none of them are really scary.
I guess
like they all feel like Halloween.
I think
Halloween movies.
I think you're desensitized. I think that you love a little bit of violence, but to like a person who doesn't or hasn't experienced or just prefers not to look at like the beheading of somebody, it's kind of horrific. The shit that we see in this movie. And then, I mean, a lot of his other movies like Mars Attacks about like aliens coming in and like
I forgot he did that movie. That movie's awesome.
Corpse Bride, like that's kind of a scary concept. This dude gets like sent to like the underworld and then he has to like fight for his life to get back.
I feel like I said, I feel like they're horror themed, but they're not.
That's more of a kid movie.
That's necessarily scary.
Yeah, they're definitely more lighthearted. And one thing that I picked up on watching this movie again after fucking years is that every time that there was like a traditional jump scare moment, right before that jump scare, he would show something that kind of dulled the scare itself. One example being when he's going into the little ginger boy's family's house, and the camera pans to like a sign by the door that says, "Please knock when entering." And then right as you see that, boom, the fucking Headless Horseman busts through the door. And so like it made that scene a lot more lighthearted and funny. Had there not been that door knocking sign, that could have easily been like a your run of the mill jump scare moment.
True. Good catch.
That's true. That's a good point.
I think he's so like experienced that he just knows how to like minimize like a really intense scare. Because I mean, by that time, this was his. What movie is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This was his 9th movie by that point in time.
I didn't realize he made movies going as far back as 71. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, short movies. Back in the day.
I didn't realize he was that old. Not to be disrespectful.
Yeah, the disrespectful.
Because he doesn't look that old.
Talking about.
He doesn't.
Well, I'm just going off his picture on IMDb, and he doesn't
sound that old either. But yeah, that's something I never knew. I never known about Tim Burton movies, that that the score starts as soon as the movie starts. Like
Mhm.
production companies don't even matter. Like you don't get sound. It's going to be the score. He does that, I get, obviously, to like set the mood from the jump.
And that was what old movies used to do back in the day, where they would like, you would have like 2 minutes of just music,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would get the actual like credits and stuff like that. Like if you watch 2001 Space Odyssey,
Mhm.
it's that. Like it's the first like 2 minutes are black screen, and there's only music to like set the whole vibe.
I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, dude, me either. I know.
It's been on my list to watch for so long. I just know it's a longer movie.
Damn, should we do that one next week?
Do 2001? It's on our list. It's a cult
Oh,
classic.
is it? Oh, nice. Okay.
It should be. Let me see.
My neighbors are probably like, "What the hell's going on to this guy?"
It's not, but I'll throw it on.
I'm over here geeking for movies. Leave me alone.
I know. Fucking get out of here.
Don't passion shame, son of a bitch. Oh, by the way, I don't know when's the last time we saw a movie with like a score like this, but I forgot how much I enjoyed like orchestral music as score.
That's the best.
Like,
Mhm.
Absolute best.
You know, when we first started doing the pod, I was very like, I'm only gonna watch the movie. I don't give a fuck about everything else like behind it. But you know, as time has gone on, and you know, appreciating more of like the production and the people behind the film itself, bro, seeing Danny Elfman's name in the opening credits
That was awesome, dude.
is like hearing DJ Khaled say another one right before a song. Like, you know, this shit's gonna be a banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking. As soon as I saw Danny Elfman, I was like, "Oh shit! I never knew that." Oh man, this movie's
dude,
just
that's
like
awesome. I had the same thing happen to me.
Yeah, it was so
I was like,
crazy.
"What? Danny Elfman did the music on this movie? Hell yeah! What the fuck?"
Yeah, and then in my
That's
mind,
funny.
I'm like, "Damn!" Like the evolution of like becoming a cinephile. You get excited during the pre-credits. Like, I don't know. It was a funny feeling.
Yeah. I don't think there's a Tim Burton movie that doesn't have Danny Elfman doing the music for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Did he do
Yeah.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Hell yeah! I can't believe that was his like directorial debut.
Who? Tim Burton?
Yeah, well, he did a bunch of shorts and one
Oh yeah.
like TV movie, but his like
Mm,
in theater directorial debut was fucking Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Nice.
Great movie.
Well, I guess for our audience, the movie I think Tim Burton is probably most well known for has got to be A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's his,
Maybe the newest one is Beetlejuice.
yeah, Beetlejuice in general.
Then you said it 3
In
times.
general,
Dude.
yeah.
But Nightmare has definitely got to be up there. It's crazy though when you on his IMDb, it's not on his known for, which I find that to be interesting because it's a Halloween and a Christmas movie. It's a double whammy. Is it a Disney movie too? I think it is a
It
Disney
is.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because they do. Disneyland does the whole revamp of the Haunted Mansion ride, and they
That's
turn
right.
it into
That's right.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
And I think.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think he didn't direct Nightmare Before Christmas. He produced.
Oh,
That's why Henry Selick directed.
That's crazy because I feel like I think Tim Burton, I think Nightmare Before Christmas. Because does it say like Tim Burton presents?
Yeah, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, it's in the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's known as
Oh,
Tim Burton's The
shit.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
But
it
he
was-
didn't actually direct it. He just fucking fucking cucked the fuck out of that dude.
He wrote a poem. It's based on the Nightmare Before Christmas poem written by Tim Burton.
What the fuck? I did not know that.
What's up?
Damn.
Wild.
Yeah.
But that's why it's not on his known for, I guess. Interesting.
Crazy. That just blew my mind. My
Yeah,
whole
it did.
fucking life has been a lie.
My whole life.
I mean, I'm looking at his IMDb and like Big Fish. I didn't know that. I forgot that was a Tim Burton movie. That's a good one.
Never
That's a good
forget,
one.
bro. Mars Attacks, Planet of the Apes.
I remember Mars.
Charlie and the Chocolate
Planet of the
Factory.
Apes was follow up to this movie, so he had a rough stretch because I don't think Sleepy Hollow had the best critical acclaim when it came out.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's
Big
just
Fish,
another one of the casualties of 1999.
And Planet of the Apes was bad.
That wasn't that also?
That's the
Did that
Mark
come out?
Wahlberg one.
Did that come out after 9/11? No, it was before 9/11.
Why does that matter?
Because the terrorists may have won during that time, but it didn't matter. The terrorists had no effect on Tim Burton.
What happened on 9/11? I forgot.
Big Fish. Big Fish was a banger. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Trash. That movie sucks.
Corpse Bride was pretty cool. Sweeney Todd.
We need to watch
cool.
Ed Wood.
I've never
need to watch Ed
I've
Wood.
never seen Sweeney Todd fully.
Really? That's a good one.
I'm
I
not
fuck with Sweeney Todd.
That's one of the few
not a big
musicals that I
musical guy.
enjoy.
Alice in Wonderland was okay. Dark Shadows was okay.
It's all right.
I like Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie was sick.
I didn't know Frankenweenie was a short starring Shelley Duvall.
I didn't know that either.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to watch it now. It's only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Never seen Big Eyes.
Me either.
Never seen Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Although
cool.
I do like Eva Green.
Yeah.
Never seen Dumbo.
I didn't see that one either.
I kind of gave up on the live action Disney movies after Lion King.
That one was good.
Dumbo was good.
Yeah, it was one of the better out of the new live action releases.
Check it out. I mean, it's a Tim Burton movie. Might as well.
I like Beetlejuice. I thought it was solid.
Don't say it one more time, dude. I swear to God.
And I like the Wednesday show.
Nice.
Wednesday. Have you started the new season?
Is it out already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'll probably save it for spooky season.
Nice.
It's a good spooky season show. I'm not so invested though. I'm like, I gotta watch it right now.
I have to know what happens to her.
It's been like 3 years since the last season, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, dude. Pugsley looks like a completely different person. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she looks exactly the same.
I do think, I feel like we're so spoiled now by TV shows that there's just burnout from everything, because everything is always out at all points in time. So I do like space, but 3 years is a long time.
That's an oddity for TV. TV is usually a yearly thing.
Yeah, I think it was because she was really busy, right?
Yeah, she got super famous after Wednesday, and she did a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
her filming schedule was wild.
Nice.
That and the strike.
Oh, strike too.
Completely forgot about the strike.
Mm-hmm.
Got out the strike.
Yeah,
that pushed a lot of things back. I mean, it pushed Weapons back. Weapons had a completely different cast except for Austin Abrams.
Weapons.
Fucking Pedro Pascal was gonna be in Josh Brolin's role.
That would have been a wild. We would be in the.
Damn, seriously,
we are kind of in the world of Pedro Pascal.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude.
How did that happen though? They were supposed to film it. The strike happened, and then everyone moved on to other stuff.
Yeah. So he had started filming, and it was already a solidified cast. But then the strike happened, so they stopped filming. Austin Abrams was the only one that he kept on.
Who's a better actor, Pedro Pascal or Josh Brolin? Embrace debate.
Oh man.
Admittedly, I've seen more Josh Brolin things than Pedro Pascal, and I enjoy Brolin's work more. Maybe just the movies he's been in are better. I think
Brolin shows more range of emotion than Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it could be better.
I'm trying to think. I feel like you get a good if you look at he did a good job in The Last of Us. I think that
Last of Us is good.
There's a lot of range in that.
Did.
He plays like a dad who's sad all the way through. I think that was really nice.
Yeah.
In Fantastic Four, he plays this kind of
arrogant dad,
really smart, arrogant, scientist guy who's also really loving at the same time to his family.
Very stoic in The Mandalorian.
Hella really serious in The Mandalorian. And what was the most recent Ari Aster one?
Eddington.
Oh, I really liked him in Eddington.
Eddington, he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was good.
I feel like, damn, that's a hard one.
But Josh Brolin was in No Country for Old Men, so
maybe because I like Thanos.
Kind of No Country for Old Men, I think, is better than anything Pedro Pascal has done.
In The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I haven't finished season 2, but the first 2 episodes got me mad.
Yeah.
And it kind of took me out of it. But season 1 was amazing. I'll finish it eventually, but
Yeah.
season 1 was really good. I really like the Mandalorian. I like him in the Mandalorian more than I like him in The Last of Us, but maybe because we've had 5 seasons of that show.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm a fucking Star Wars nerd.
Yeah. I do like Thanos as a villain more.
He is good in as Thanos. Kicks ass as Thanos.
Kicks ass as Thanos. He kicks ass as Cable. He was great in
Cable.
weapons.
Oh, he was Cable. That was crazy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think the No Country for Old Men argument does it for me, honestly. I agree with you. Yeah, that's a fucking masterpiece.
Also, wasn't he in our friend's favorite movie about
he's
border
great
control?
in Sicario.
In Sicario? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think of him more in Sicario than in No Country for Old Men.
He was so think No Country for Old Men revitalized his career.
Oh, is that what it was? Is that why he came out in Sicario after that?
Well, Sicario, I think that was a few years after.
Oh,
No Country for Old Men happened when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Sicario came out when we were in college. I think it was 10 years.
I haven't seen No Country in a while.
Dude,
I
I'll
watched Javier
twice.
Bardem since it came out. Or
you haven't seen it since it came
this
out?
year? He said twice.
Oh,
what do you mean twice?
You've only seen it twice?
Like you've only seen the movie twice?
Which one?
No Country?
No Country?
I've only seen it twice.
Oh.
Damn.
And in the 2 times you were like, this is it? I'm like locked in?
No, I've seen it 3 times.
Oh, okay.
It's a long movie.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Fully, I've seen it 3 times. It was on HBO Live. I think I've seen it in parts a gang of times.
Hmm.
I just put it on in between a sesh or right before going to a sesh or something.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his version of Old Boy. Have you guys?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's whatever's.
It's like isn't it like a shot for shot?
Yeah, but he doesn't bring it the same way. It just doesn't have the same emotion that it does with the Korean one, I feel like.
Yeah, going over Josh Brolin's filmography, I forgot how many movies he was in.
He's been around for a while.
He's in Mimic. I fucking love Mimic. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie.
Mimic. Is that the one about?
It's the Guillermo del Toro one about the cockroaches.
Oh yeah.
I thought it's like Species.
Yeah,
with cockroaches.
But with cockroaches.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
He's in Planet Terror. I don't remember him in Planet Terror.
Yeah, he's a doctor. The doctor in that one. He has a small role. Remember, because he's wearing glasses.
Can't see without my glasses.
All right, let's get back to it.
I know we haven't fucking done the cast and crew.
Yeah, no, we made it to Josh Brolin and that was it.
Which makes no sense. He's not even in this movie. That the movie is Sleepy Hollow is based on The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. They did some changes from this version to that version. But
added in Johnny Depp.
Well, Ichabod Crane was in there, but Ichabod Crane, I think, is a teacher or he's a schoolmaster. I don't know if that means he's a principal or something. And then in The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman isn't jumped. He gets his head blasted off by a cannonball in an unnamed Revolutionary War battle.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
It was written by Kevin Yeager. This is kind of one of his only outings. He worked on an episode of Tales from the Crypt, and he's like, oh hell yeah, I want to get into doing this. And then he did this, and then that was it. He just I guess decided he didn't want to do it anymore. And Andrew Kevin Walker, he worked on Seven and Wolfman, the one with Benicio del Toro.
Ooh, what's in the box?
And as we said, the music is done by the legendary Danny Elfman. I did not know this, but did you know he does all the music for The Simpsons?
Yeah.
No.
Just The Simpsons, Nightmare Before Christmas, Men in Black. Danny Elfman's done a lot of shit. He's a great composer.
Yes, he is.
Our cast is Johnny Depp as our lead, playing Ichabod Crane. Ichabod is it's a choice of a name.
I was just gonna ask Ichabod or Agamemnon.
Well,
I think I gotta go Ichabod.
Well, one's
Ichabod.
a king of kings and one's a scared little bitch. So I don't know. You tell me. You do the math.
I mean,
I
both
don't
are
know,
gonna
man.
get
It
bullied,
sounds cool.
but
You
I
can't
go
bully a
Ichabod.
king of kings.
You can
Literally
Nobody
have you
knows
executed.
Agamemnon is the
you
king
can
of kings, though.
bully anybody you want.
Then you
It's
get conquered by
2025.
Agamemnon, and then you learn real quick who Agamemnon is.
Sounds like no, never mind. Continue.
Stars Johnny Depp, Mr. Shit in My Bed. He was in Pirates of the Caribbean, Sweeney Todd, Edward Scissorhands, Secret Window. He's in all kinds of shit. We
Fucking
have
Secret Window, though.
remember that movie?
Yeah, that movie is not good. Why would you even mention?
Just to give you, they're not all bangers by Mr. Depp.
True, they can't all be bangers.
He was in the original 21 Jump Street, the TV series.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right.
Oh, he's also in is it Platoon? Yeah, he's in Platoon.
He is in Platoon.
And The
He
Nightmare
is?
Before Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
In Platoon, yeah, he's one of the soldiers.
He's, is he a medic or like the press guy?
I forget. He has a small role, but he's part of the
Yeah.
squad.
Was he also in? Did you name Nightmare on Elm Street? Was his first?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Oh.
was a Nightmare on Elm Street. Isn't he the one that gets sucked into the bed?
Yep.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
That's a crazy death. That's the craziest death of that movie, I think.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
What are
Gets
the other ones?
blended into his bed?
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
That's a wild way to go out.
What about the girl that gets thrown all over the fucking room?
That's pretty wild too, but I think just like visually, just seeing like a cannon of blood just shoot out of the middle of his bed after it gets
Yeah.
sucked in.
Yeah, and
That
then
was
like no
pretty
one
crazy.
finds your body after.
Yeah. Like I
That-
remember I saw that as a kid. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
My homie lives on Elm Street. This is wild.
Damn. Does he have a bed?
No.
Does he have a bed?
Sits on a futon.
Good. He's safe.
Puts it in couch mode when he goes to sleep.
He's safe. He's safe. Thank God.
Is that how you defeat fucking? Is that how you get over Freddy Krueger?
Yeah,
You
you
just
no beds.
sleep on the floor.
Then we have Christina Ricci. Ricci? I don't know.
Richie.
Who plays Katrina Von Tassel. She's probably best known as being the original Wednesday. Well, I guess not the original Wednesday, but the 90s Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family. Most recently, she's in Yellow Jackets and The Wednesday Show.
Yellow Jackets.
She was
such a
also in Casper. Basically, if you grew up in the 90s, Christina Ricci was like all over the place.
Yeah.
Yellow Jackets is a good TV show. Check it out.
Yellow Jackets is good, although I wasn't a huge fan of season 3, but it's still solid.
I don't think I finished that season.
See?
I got to check it out.
And then we have Miranda Richardson, who plays Lady Von Tassel. Don't even give her a name. She's Lady Von Tassel.
Maybe her name's Lady.
She was in The Crying Game and Chicken Run.
Damn, another chicken run?
No, this is the same chick.
This is
We
the
talked
same.
about her last week.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
we
is
have-
the chicken run.
This
Oh.
Chicken Run, yeah, she plays the bad guy. Then we have Michael Gambone, who plays Baltus Van Tassel. Baltus is a choice. He was in Harry Potter. He used to be Dumbledore. And he was in Gasford Park.
R.I.P.
Both the Dumbledores passed away. That's kind of crazy.
R.I.P. Dumbledore.
And then we have
It's a cursed
Ron
role.
Von Brunt, who's played by Casper Van Dien. He's Johnny Rico from Starship Troopers. That's all you need to know. And we have Christopher Lee, who's in this movie for 5 seconds, but he plays a Burgomaster. But I can't not mention Christopher Lee because he is Saruman the White and Count Dooku. But
Oh,
when I
yeah.
saw his name pop up, I was like, what? I forgot Christopher Lee was in this movie. And then like the movie continued because they see him, then it's the title screen. And I was like, oh yeah, Christopher Lee's in this movie. And then you never see him ever again.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I was like, I don't remember seeing Christopher Lee in Sleepy Hollow. I'm like, is this his only scene?
Yep.
It
Yeah.
is.
He was in it just for the vibes.
Apparently, Christopher Lee in his memoir thanked Tim Burton for revitalizing his career because he had a rough go at it. He had a couple flops, and then this movie kind of put him because this movie was like kind of widely more popular, so people recognized them, and he says he credits this movie with getting him the Saruman and the Count Dooku part because people recognized who he was.
That's cool.
Nice. That's
That is
awesome.
cool.
And for Christopher Lee too, like this
Yeah,
dude,
he's a fucking legend.
he's been
Yeah.
around since like the mid 1900s, right?
Christopher Lee's met J.R.R. Tolkien. That's how fucking around this dude's been.
Yeah, like
That book came out in the 1930s.
yeah, like he was around for a really, really long time. So for him to say that I had a lull in my career and thank you, Tim Burton, is nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think he's a Sir Christopher Lee. Respectfully, sorry.
Oh, my bad, dude. Sir Christopher Lee. Your career was nuts.
I forgot fucking Johnny Rico was in this movie. Casper Van Dien.
I did too.
I completely forgot.
Has that guy been in anything noteworthy?
He was in Attila
respectfully.
Battle. He was in Attila Battle Angel. I don't know if you saw that one.
No.
No.
I think that was a Zack Snyder.
That was the animated one, yeah?
Yeah, it was like all CGI.
Yeah.
I
I've
haven't
seen
it.
I've seen the
I know
trailer,
it's a cool
but I've never
comic
seen it.
or manga. I think it's a manga. Yeah, I never saw it either. I saw it and I was like, it's not really my type of movie anymore. I don't know if I have the time to
Yeah.
dedicate to a movie that I know is just going to be okay. There's
I'm
no way I
looking-
watch this movie and I'm like, that movie was a banger.
I'm looking at his filmography. And
He's done a gang of shit. He's been in like hundreds of movies. I was scrolling it and then I was like, I don't recognize any of these. I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
He works. He does
works.
stuff, but
he
he's
does
just,
work.
he's
Yeah.
just hasn't had the same
Hit as Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Yeah, and
Starship
Starship Troopers
Troopers
was a
such a-
surprise hit.
Yeah, that movie was nuts.
The biggest star in that movie was what's his name?
NPH.
Yeah,
Neil
PH,
Patrick
Neil
Harris.
Patrick Harris. He was the biggest star in that movie.
Then it wasn't Denise Richards.
No, she didn't get big until I think the late 90s, early 2000s.
Ooh, what about Clancy Brown?
Who was that?
Ooh.
You don't know Clancy Brown?
Negative.
No, I know Michael Ironside.
Oh, Michael Ironside's in it too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's just a rat jack.
Yeah.
Sam Fisher himself.
Clancy Brown is Sergeant Zim.
Oh, is he the one that throws the knife?
Yeah, he's a knife
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Yeah, he's in a lot of shit too.
He is in a lot of shit. That's why I thought that he would also be big, but
What about that crazy looking white dude that was also in Identity?
Oh, isn't he?
He looks like the lead singer of Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah. He's in a lot of shit too. Wasn't he
Yeah,
the
he
bad
is.
guy in the Frighteners?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you haven't seen the Frighteners?
Dude, we talk about it a lot, but I haven't seen that one. That one's fucking what's his name?
Mm,
Lord of the Rings guy, isn't it?
Jake Busey? No.
Jake Busey? No.
Oh, is he a
Yeah,
Busey?
yeah. He is Jake Busey. Yeah, he's a
No
Busey.
way. It all
Yeah,
makes sense.
as
Yeah, he does
Ace.
have a Busey face.
Son of Gary Busey. He does have a
Oh man! All right. Let's get to the synopsis. In 1799, the New York constable Ichabod Crane, squeamish, fussy, and a believer in science, is set to investigate a series of decapitations in the misty hamlet of Sleepy Hollow. He arrives to find villagers terrified of a legendary specter, the Headless Horseman, a mercenary who lost his head to his enemies and now haunts the woods. Ichabod was a skeptic at first, but one by one, bodies hit the floor. Heads severed clean, always missing from the crime scene. His scientific tools are no match for this immortal demon of death and destruction. He falls for Katrina Van Tessel, the town magistrate's daughter, even as he uncovers layers of conspiracy, land disputes, family feuds, hidden affairs. And then the truth unravels. The horseman isn't killing at random. He's being controlled. Summoned by Lady Van Tessel, a widow who uses witchcraft to enact revenge and reclaim her family's inheritance. In the climax, Ichabod faces the horseman himself, racing through windmills, graveyards, and forests aflame. The horseman reclaims his missing head and takes Lady Van Tessel as his unwilling bride to hell with him.
That was awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
I like you guys can't see me, but I was fucking dying that whole time. I love the voice. I love the voice, dude. That was great.
Old timey voice. Fucking. Did you guys watch just the tangent again? The Headless Horseman movie and with Ichabod Crane and Mr. Toad, the Disney one?
No, but is that what Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is about?
I don't know, but they showed that one during Spanish class one year.
Nice.
On Halloween.
Yeah.
That's where we get the like iconic Headless Horseman with the like flaming pumpkin head.
That's cool. Is that the first time you ever see that?
I don't know. Well, it was from 1949, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
It's an old one. It
I
still
like
holds up. Those old Disney animations are like crazy good.
I like they use that same imagery in this movie.
Yeah, he pays homage to it. That one has the thing. Another thing they do from that movie is when Ichabod's crossing the bridge. In that movie, the Toad goes, Ichabod, Headless Horseman. And that they do that in the movie too.
They do call out Ichabod.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that scene.
So what would we talked about it a little bit. So I don't think I would categorize this movie as a straight up horror movie. I think it's like a gothic
fantasy.
Gothic action fantasy. I think of it like Aliens versus Alien. Like wouldn't call Aliens horror primarily. It's like an action horror movie because there's just enough action that keeps it not scary, and I feel like the same thing happens in this movie.
I think it's like a fairy tale, but if the Brothers Grimm had like a saw trap in their room, you know,
it's like a Brother Grimm version of it.
Yeah, like really brutal, but still fairy tale, like story.
Well, I think gothic horror is like
it's its own
like
thing.
a category. Yeah, I would
that,
definitely consider this a gothic horror.
That's what
that's like Tim Burton's whole thing.
That's Tim Burton. Yeah, that is his style. It is gothic horror. So which is still teetering technically on horror. But it's not as like in your face like American horror. It's a little bit like, I don't know, romantic in a way. I think when I think of like gothic horror, that's what I think of.
Interesting.
Yeah. Gothic themes usually have like relationships.
Of like Nosferatu when I think of gothic horror, or like Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, they're both like romances.
That is true. That is true. Dracula be horny as fuck.
Well, that's the crux of being a vampire, right? Like
you just be horny as shit.
Can't get that.
You can't fall in love. Everyone that you love either dies or leaves you.
Yeah.
It must be really annoying to be around.
And like it's also like, sorry,
because you can make immortals, so like they're just like, I'm gonna bounce. I do think Burton's style works well with this type of storytelling, though.
Yes,
I think it's a natural fit.
Yeah,
because the story in itself is spooky.
Yeah,
I think it transfer overs well. Apparently, I talked about it, how him being a detective was one of the big changes that they made.
Yeah.
And then I guess him being squirrely as fuck is something Johnny Depp decided that he wanted to do because he's like, in my mind, he's always been a coward. And I thought that was interesting.
Cool.
I felt like it worked.
Feels like a Johnny Deppism.
Yeah.
It's interesting because he's so brave but cowardly at the same time. He's like, I'm going to figure this shit out. But like when shit hits the fan, he's like, "Oh fuck this! Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, but then he locks in after, and he's like, in order to defeat this, I gotta go investigate the dead." And he just fucking goes for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Also, as a constable, is that like a detective?
Yeah, it's a detective.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's like an old timey word for detective. Like, because you usually have like the town constable. I kind of wished they played more on the him being from New York and them being a small town, like dynamic a little bit more, because they mention it, and I feel like usually with these type of stories, like small town, big city people, like they don't really gel very well.
Yeah,
but he just gets there and like immediately just locks in on Katrina and like is just like, yep. That's what I'm here for. Her and finding this headless horseman because he falls in love like almost immediately.
Yeah, really fast. Well, I don't think they also have time to explore that too much because I feel like every time there's a downtime, somebody
Someone
dies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Burn paced this movie really well that there isn't a lot of like chill moments. And the moments that are chill, they're like really quick and then someone else's head pops off and there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, didn't really think about that, but yeah, this movie was paced really well. Like granted, I love this movie and I've always loved this movie, so like the runtime has never been an issue. But
it's a quick hour 40, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it fucking flies by. It honestly feels like a season finale of a show.
Ooh,
Yeah, I forgot how much
never
of a mystery like this movie has. I forgot how much like actual investigating goes into it for like the first half of the movie.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a fucked up episode of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how violent it was too.
So I keep on saying, man, it was like super gory compared to when I think of Tim Burton, I don't think of like gory movies. But this movie was like, I think they murder a child.
They do murder a child.
Yeah.
A whole family gets slaughtered.
A whole family gets taken out.
There's heads being chopped off everywhere. There's a tree full of blood.
That tree was gnarly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on in this movie. This was a 1999 movie.
Brings me to my point. I wish Tim Burton would make like a traditional fucking horror movie and use the same practical effects that he did for this movie, because I feel like it would be really fucking good.
Yeah, the practical effects on this movie were great. Apparently most of the movie was filmed on a set, so that's kind of cool. So they made all that shit.
Nice.
Damn.
I want to see the tree.
So what's kind of crazy too about the set is that like they made a whole fake woods, right? And then like actual bugs and birds just like infested that fake wood. So like when you hear birds and shit, those are like real birds that just decided to make a nest in the fake tree there.
Nice. Inside of a set, like inside of a stage.
Set. Yeah,
that's cool.
Taken over by a bunch of birds.
Stages are huge too.
Yeah,
so
they're massive.
That makes sense. That's nuts. I wonder if he would actually do a real horror movie though. I feel like he's
dabbled.
His movies are more like they have horror in them, but they're more like focused on like the story, like the drama or the comedy that's like going on in it. It would be dope to maybe see like a Hereditary type movie where it's like way more serious.
I don't know if Tim Burton has that in him though.
That's why I'm saying I don't think it would, because his movies are a little bit more lighthearted.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I feel like low-key his darkest movie that's horror themed is probably Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but it's still like
but still like
goofy.
A comedy.
Yeah. I think out of all of them, maybe I think Big Fish is probably his like most serious movie, right?
It's definitely serious, but that one I feel like doesn't really have too many horror elements. It's more weird.
Yeah. Or maybe Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes is more serious with like no comedy.
So it's bad.
Yeah, so I don't think
not his style.
I don't even know if he could.
I think he could, especially in this climate of horror movies where horror is mixed with, is balanced with a lot of comedy these days. Yeah. Which works.
Or drama.
I think he could make like a horror comedy that's definitely more horror focused, but I don't think he can do a straight up like serious Ari Aster style like horror movie.
Yeah, probably not.
I'd be interested to see though.
Danny Elfman does the music.
That'd be sick.
I mean, fuck.
That'd be fucking sick.
I'd watch it. I feel like Big Fish is like the equivalent to Beau is Afraid for making that comparison. Like Ari Aster and Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
I could see that.
Because it's like a traveling movie, right? And I feel like
we're talking about Depp's character. Jep.
Dobby Jep.
How do you feel his role in this movie compares to his other Burton flicks? Because I feel like when I think Tim Burton, I'm like, oh, I'm making a Tim Burton movie. Like, oh, got the fucking Johnny Depp in there. Because he's been in 6 of his movies.
Yeah. How do I
This
feel?
one, Ed Wood, Edward Scissorhands, Sweeney Todd, Dark Shadows. Is it only 5?
Nah. Well,
Was
he
in-
also did voice work for Corpse Bride and Frankenweenie.
Oh, that's right. So 7 movies.
I think 8.
8? Was he? He wasn't Jack the Pumpkin King, was he?
So what do we say? Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood, Sleepy
This movie,
Hollow, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Dark Shadows,
right.
Sweeney Todd, Alice in Wonderland, Frankenweenie. That's 8.
Are we asking, is the question, where did we rank this in the list of Tim Burton, Johnny Depp movies? Or is it just like ask the question again?
I said, how do you think his performance compared to his other Tim Burtons? I guess, yeah, in a sense, like we could rank it like.
Well, I feel like every Tim Burton movie is its own. I mean, yeah, they all have like the same like gothic horror kind of vibe, but I feel like maybe just because it's Tim Burton and I respect the art, I don't want to rank all this shit, like that. No,
Not rank Tim Burton. I'm talking about Johnny
performance.
Depp's performance.
I don't want to rank Johnny Depp's performance in Tim Burton shit.
Because my straight up my question is, it's like a 2-parter. So it's like, which character do you think feels most at home in a Burton movie? I feel like that's definitely Depp because he's been in 8 of them.
Yeah.
So like, how does Depp's performance in this compare? Because I feel like, is it any different than, do you think? Like,
I think the biggest, like the most glaring difference in like roles is probably going to be Sweeney Todd, because his character in that movie is very like serious and has no comedic levity whatsoever. It's like part of that specific character, whereas his other roles, he has that sort of like whimsy to him and more he basically has more comedy in those roles as opposed to Sweeney Todd. So I think Sweeney Todd might, in my opinion, might be like his best in these Tim Burton movies.
Ooh, best because it's more serious.
Best because it's more serious, yeah. Because it's the one outlier from all the other roles.
That's different,
I feel
right?
like
That's different. Yeah. I guess that he does feel almost the same.
I think that's my one knock. I was going to say, it feels a little samey.
Yeah. Because we run through the list again. Edward Scissorhands too. That's
a little different. Yeah.
That was not as serious.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't really talk.
Sorry. That one is a little bit more serious because he's not really talking that much.
Yeah.
And all the rest of them, he kind of plays almost like a. What word did you use? Whimsy. He's
whimsical.
He's like a whimsical hero throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Haven't seen Ed Wood yet though. I'd like to think that
I was gonna say
that would be his most like.
That's my favorite of the bunch.
Yeah.
Of his collaborations with Burton. That's my favorite.
We have to watch that movie. I haven't. You talk up that movie all the time.
Oh, it's not gonna live up to the hype, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a solid movie.
I mean, if you look at my movie library, I have like a quarter of it is just biopics. I love a good biopic. What's interesting though about this cast, I feel like the 3 like I don't know, like edgelord actors of this era has got to be Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, and like Winona Ryder, and you have 2 of the 3 in this movie.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Like, we need a goth person. What age group? It's got to be a younger chick. Get Christina Ricci in there. She's got to be a like in her 20s. Let's get Winona Ryder, and then just put Johnny Depp in any of those roles.
And now it's Jenna Ortega.
Yep. Now it's Jenna Ortega. That's still kind of like, if you need an older weird chick, it's still Christina Ricci though.
Still Christina Ricci.
Yeah. Which is awesome. I love me some Ricci.
Who's the guy version of Johnny Depp? Who's the younger version of Johnny Depp?
Who's the new edgelord Depp?
Austin Butler?
Muad'Dib or Austin Butler?
Hadib or Austin Butler? Damn. Damn, I think Muad'Dib is too. He's too.
He's too Muad'Dib.
Yeah, he's too famous now. He can't be.
Yeah.
He's not that guy.
Yeah, Muad'Dib is like treading fucking
He's like
Ben
A-list.
Affleck.
He is Muad'Dib now.
He's like A-list guy now. He's like,
Yeah. Whenever
he's
I
on
see
the
him,
precipice of being like a Tommy Hanks.
Yeah, Tommy Hanks, a fucking Willie Smith.
well,
Fucking
didn't
Mr.
I
what
mean,
do they call him? Mr. Blockbuster?
didn't
Yeah.
Johnny Depp become that like during Pirates? Like after Pirates, or like
He was
around?
just Pirates though.
True. Oh yeah. Muad'Dib's been in so much more. He's not just Muad'Dib, but he encompasses all that is Muad'Dib.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
he's
think. I'm
also-
saying like that role has put him into a different level of stardom because now
Yeah.
he did fucking Bob Dylan and that movie's supposed to be really
Bob
good.
Dylan. Yeah, that's right.
So Austin Butler is
Austin
the
Butler,
new
like-
Johnny Depp.
He still does little weird things. Like he was pretty weird in Eddington.
Yeah. Trying to see what else he's been in lately.
He was in Elvis. He was
Yeah.
He was
in
in Elvis.
Once
He was
Upon
in
a
that
Time.
Biker Boys movie.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, he was in that biker movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mhm.
Yeah. The Dead Don't Die. Um,
Oh shit. Forgot about that movie.
Dude, Yoga Housers, Intruders. I haven't seen any of these other movies.
He was in Yoga Houses.
Damn,
Mhm.
Intruders.
Is
Mhm.
that the like zombie Canadian movie?
It's a spin-off to Smith's 2014 horror film Tusk and stars Smith's daughter Harley Quinn Smith, Lily Rose Depp, and her father Johnny
No
Depp.
way.
Well, Justin Long, Haley Joel Osment, and I gotta open this whole thing. I think I need to watch this movie.
What the
What,
fuck?
what? Wait, what is it called?
Yoga Housers.
Yoga Housers. It's a comedy horror film written and directed by Kevin Smith. It's a spin-off to Tusk. It stars hella people.
It's supposed to be terrible, but
Um,
it's been on my list.
it's second film in Smith's True North trilogy, which includes Tusk, Yoga Housers, and Moose Jaws.
I never finished Tusk.
It was a
The movie's
it was a
crazy.
commercial
I know.
flop.
I started it. Yeah, it was like Yoga House is horrible. Damn.
Wow.
Speaking of the Depp, is that his daughter that's in that movie?
Lily Rose Depp.
Fucking, that's a nepo ass fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
For real. Just some dads and their daughters. Bring your daughter to work film.
Holy shit.
For real.
That's a good question, though. I guess it could be Austin Butler. There's probably someone we're not like thinking of,
Yeah.
but I guess Austin Butler kind of fits. He's like a heartthrob that does a lot of weird movies.
Good looking guy. Plays some like weird characters.
That's basically
Well,
Johnny Depp.
I don't know. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
All right, let's talk about the best actor in the movie. And I'm Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
AKA, it's actually not even Christopher Walken, dude. It's fucking Ray Park.
Fucking Ray Park.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
Fucking Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. Wait, really?
Yeah, he's the stunt double. He does all the
Oh
fighting
shit.
and shit.
Nice. Wow.
Christopher Walken got paid to do nothing, dude. Just have some sharp ass teeth and some weird ass eyes.
Yeah, he just kind of shows up,
Like
just
fucking
causes ruckus.
looking mad pale as fuck.
Damn. I guess I never really looked into it. I always thought it was Christopher Walken the whole time.
He thought Christopher Walken was doing that shit?
Dude, I was like, damn, bro.
He's got
Christopher
moves.
Walken still got it.
Fucking
Uh,
taking on Johnny Depp and fucking Johnny Rico at the same time. That was Ray Park, which is fucking cool, man. The
yeah, that
Toad,
is cool.
fucking
That
Darth
is cool.
Maul.
Yeah.
Why were German soldiers called Hessian mercenaries during that time?
I don't know. If I had to guess, it might be well, Germany was a bunch of principalities back then, so I'm guessing they're from Hesse or something.
Hmm.
I could look it up real quick. But like the biggest principality was Prussia, and then they all came together and they became that's what it's called, Deutschland, the land of the Germans or whatever.
Ah.
Hessian soldiers were German troops. Oh, they're German troops hired by the British to fight in the Revolutionary War. They came from the German state of Hesse-Kassel.
Oh.
But it also includes soldiers from other German regions. It's just like a generalization term, but they came from a certain principality.
Oh, cool. Cool. When I saw that, I was like, I don't even know what that means. I had to like look it up. I just did a quick like search, and I just saw that they were German soldiers.
He was a fucking beast, though. He fucking
he did it. He did it for
was-
the love of the game.
yeah, he just liked killing people.
Yeah,
He's like, fuck it, I'll fight.
yeah.
Going into a battle, a Revolutionary War battle with a fucking longsword, like a knight sword and an axe. Like centuries later than anybody used any weapon like that anymore. This dude comes in with the whole ass fucking longsword.
Just doing it just because he can. Riding his horse full speed, dodging bullets.
I mean, he was a monster. He took out
Surprised-
all a gang of those soldiers.
Like, how did no one just shoot straight at him? If he's riding a horse, horses don't know the Z maneuver, you know? Those horses just ride straight. How was no one standing in front of him just blasting him?
Well, those muskets are like not super accurate.
Hmm.
Um,
It's just wild. He survived for so long, only to get taken out by a couple of little girls.
yeah, for real, it's just like blowing up the spot.
Yeah,
Those kids are fucking
the
like
witches.
way too like dressed up to be living in the woods though.
Yeah. Well, they were
They just lost their land or something, right? They're
yeah
like evicted.
they were townspeople. Like then they controlled the town for a point in time.
Fucking living in a cabin in the woods, all dressed like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
I like the mystery that like unfolds that we figure out, and then we figure out like who those two sisters are and like who they end up becoming.
I don't
like all
remember,
of that.
but why were they kicked out of the town?
The dad died.
Oh, the town just turned against them and like took their land.
They thought that the mom was a witch because she practiced
That's right.
what basically Christina Ricci was doing, and what she was basically Christina Ricci, but just like at a different time. And so the town was like, "Fuck you, you're a witch, so you lose all your shit." So they banished them to the outskirts, and that's how they learned all their witchcraft.
I mean, low key, she was kind of justified in what she did then. I mean, I can't. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, she made it all the way back up.
They just stole her land like that.
Yep. Made it all the way back up, all the way to the very end, just to get her plan foiled.
The crazy part is she killed way too many people, though. She could have just killed her husband and the daughter and got the land.
She wanted to kill. I think all of those people had.
Yeah, they all fucked her over.
Technically wronged her in her span of her life.
Because the other prominent family they said was Johnny Rico's family. They're like the number 2 family. And Christina Ricci's family is the one that took their land and became the new head family.
The number 1, yeah. But I think they had to kill, she had to kill everyone else, like all the village elders too, because they were all like involved.
She was a mad mastermind.
She was.
Her plan was crazy.
Yeah. And I like that her sister was just like in the forest, just hanging out.
Yeah, she's just like a slightly uglier version of her.
Yeah, just doing forest witch shit, just chopping off bat heads and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy when she's concocting that spell and she puts the shackles on herself. Like, oh,
yeah,
that was
this
crazy.
Isn't for me. This is for you.
Yeah,
that was wild. If I saw that, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Why is she locking herself up?
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, for reals. Hey, but his homie, his right-hand man, that kid was like fucking down for the cause. He didn't give a fuck.
I mean, he lost his whole family, so at that point, might as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I lose my whole
What else
family.
is he gonna do?
Yeah, I'm locking into whatever the hell's going on.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring us back just a little bit.
Go for it.
That origin story of the Headless Horseman, did it remind you guys of the Sauron origin story from Lord of the Rings? It kind of had the similar feel, like a battlefield, is this guy wrecking shit with a long sword.
I'm losing his head, his one ring.
Yeah. I don't know. When I was watching, I was like, I wonder if there's any like inspiration pulled from this movie or vice versa.
Well, like to Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, because Lord of the Rings came out before or after this?
After, but all that shit happened in the book though.
No, but the filmography of it, like
like the setup,
the cinematography of it, I guess. Yeah,
maybe that'd be cool. That'd be cool if they got that influence.
Felt very similar.
I mean, I think one of the highlights of this movie is its action.
Yeah, There's hella action.
I mean, that beginning fight scene is awesome. And then the fight scene with Johnny Rico and
We're just calling him Johnny Rico.
and
That's what he is.
and Ichabod was fucking sick.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool fight.
It's like Muad'Dib.
Yeah, it's like Muad'Dib.
Actors fucking hate that shit too.
I know.
Like,
We're also
I'm
gonna
more than my role.
We're also gonna have listeners who are gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Muad'Dib? Who are the guys talking about?"
Muad'Dib.
Yeah.
Lisanin Galib.
He is. I know. I know.
The
I know.
desert
You
rat.
know. Twan knows, but
Leader of the Fremen. I do think it's interesting, and there was a little bit of inconsistencies with the fighting. So when he fights Johnny Rico, like he's very much like, I'm not trying to fight you or kill you. Like even when he took the knife out of him, he threw it and it hit him in the leg.
Mhm.
Like he proved multiple times that he was a monster and he could have just went for like a kill shot if he wanted to,
Mhm.
but he chose not to. And instead was trying to like walk away. But then later on in the story, when Ichabod's trying to save Katrina, he's like he's like too down to kill Ichabod.
Yeah.
So I wonder what changed.
Well, I think in that fight, he's only really trying to get to Katrina, but Ichabod is in his way the whole time. Like,
Well, he tries to hit him on the with the axe when he's going up the ladder
Oh yeah.
when they get to the top of the windmill.
oh yeah, forgot about that. Maybe that's just his way of like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't need you up here.
Yeah, that's true. And then this was just straight up survived whatever the fuck was in that windmill and exploded.
Why did it explode like that?
I don't
It was-
know. I said the same thing. I was like, yo, what the fuck are they keeping in there?
Like,
Like the
it,
town
like-
supply of gunpowder?
yeah, like it like fucking Michael Bay like exploded.
Bro, I
That
had
shit
that
was
same
crazy.
thought. He fucking
That shit-
channeled his inner Michael Bay.
Yeah,
No, that shit threw me off.
that was the biggest explosion for a windmill I've ever seen.
That was the biggest explosion the world has ever seen at that point in time.
Yeah, for reals. I felt that shit in New York. Do you guys have a favorite death scene?
Probably the family.
The family?
The family. Yeah, it's fucked up, but that's my favorite like murder that happens because the whole family just gets wrecked.
But you don't really see it. I mean, you see the dad die.
You see the mom's head roll on the ground.
That's true. But does it beat out when he fucking spears the dad in the church and then just yanks him with the
Oh, when
horse?
Oh, yo, that was a good. Yeah, it's a good one too.
That
Yeah.
shit, that was like, I was like, yo, what is this movie rated? That shit was
Yeah.
gnarly.
Yeah, that was a great death.
Forgot about that one.
And it's cool too, because like it doesn't catch you off guard. Like you see
Him doing it.
you see it
Mhm.
play out. You see him grab the thing, the fucking pole, and like whip it around and tie it to the chain, and then you see the what's his name, the constable, like walking up the stairs to the window. You're like, oh fuck, this shit's about to happen. And sure enough, he gets harpooned. Dude Horseman had great accuracy.
Oh, he's a monster. Well, they said he
He's
was
a
like
horseman, dude.
an amazing soldier, like just like a killing machine.
He does it because he's all bomb. He didn't
When
even do it for money,
He filed his teeth so they're all sharp.
so he could make people scared. He maxed his taunt out just
Yeah,
to
that's
terrify
For
kind of-
people.
reals. He took the evil path,
Maniacal
did
thing
all
to
the
do.
bad decisions.
Yeah.
It's like in Fable when you do all the evil shit and then you like grow horns.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was that fool.
I like that all of that happened, but at the very end, when he gets his head back, instead of continuing to be like this like dark demonic spirit that could potentially just murder everyone, he's just like,
That scene was silly.
I'm gonna take this chick back. And then
He
just-
looks like
then
he
just
like up
goes.
downs it too. He's like, damn, what's up, ma?
Yeah.
You ever been fucking burned alive in hell?
But
You ever been eaten by a tree?
Yeah, that was crazy with their hand at the end. But I
Mhm.
think you said something earlier which I thought is pretty on point about how there's little bits of comedy before something like scary or grotesque happens, and I think we get that same thing when he puts his head on. It reminded me very much of like a lot of the shit Beetlejuice would do with his face.
yeah.
Mm,
Like at one
Yeah.
point, it's just like shaking. He's like, "Ah."
Yeah.
Yeah, then like his eyeballs bulge out, like
Yeah.
very like Who Framed Roger Rabbit-y.
yeah.
yeah.
That scene went on for a lot longer than I expected, though.
A lot longer than I remembered.
It was like a good couple minutes of his like head coming back.
Mm-hmm. And them just like waiting.
Yeah, just staring at that the whole time. Just being
I would
like,
have left. Would have been like, okay, time to go.
Let's leave this guy to it.
We don't need to stick around here anymore. If he's coming back, he could technically just wipe out the world. So let's just dip.
I mean, I feel like I'm surprised it hasn't been done. But if you were to do Sleepy Hollow in like the modern times,
yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Has there
like Sleepy Hollow is like now like this kind of okay sized little town. Bunch of kids are playing by that weird tree, taking selfies, and then he just comes out, stabs somebody.
You would need a reason though. Like one, it would have to be like a surviving towns person.
Yeah,
from the town that like has like a vengeful pact who wants to get everyone murdered. It would have to be the same thing over again. You know?
Yeah, it would definitely. It would be like there's a lot of stupid shit you could do, like a fucking someone's wife got like cheated on or something, or
like a hocus pocus.
Some weird chick that like got bullied at school finds like the legend and like finds his skull.
Yeah. But he took his skull back, so
true. But I mean, I'm not saying like a direct
do like a retelling,
movie, but like a retelling. Yeah,
yeah.
He comes out like guns akimbo,
with like a musket.
Yeah, like Jason Exit
and a harpoon gun.
That'd be sick.
Maybe there was like someone in the town was related to like this witch that got burned, and then she has like a spell book, and for some reason she also had the head of the Headless Horseman, and she uses it to get revenge on like all the people that had bullied her whole life, and then everyone just gets murdered in the town.
That'd be cool.
Because that has the main points, right? Like that the main point is that there's a witch who's controlling the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman is just a misunderstood dude. You know,
no, he's a murdering psychopath, but I don't think
he just wants to be dead. The only reason why he comes back is because the witch is like, come back and I'll give you your head every single time.
I don't think he wants to be dead because
he wants to rest.
Yeah, I think he wants to rest.
That's why he went back to rest.
Yeah.
Did he go to rest? Do you think that's what he's doing when he snatched up the chick? He's gonna go rest?
Yeah, I'm going back. Going back to hell.
I'm gonna go back to hell. It's chill down there. I can kick it with Satan and the president and Saddam, and we could just like kick it with this new person.
Saddam in like 1799.
I'm talking about South Park Satan and Saddam.
Oh,
yeah,
nice. I missed that connection. I was like, which president does he mean? So, do you think this movie holds up? We've been watching a lot of 1999 movies, and I feel like The Burbs doesn't really hold up. But what about this one?
Burbs is 89.
Oh, 89. What did we just watch that was 99?
Fuck.
We saw so many. We've seen like 4.
Was the one the ambulance one a 99 movie?
Yeah, that was a 99 movie.
Bringing Out the Dead.
This one, it didn't feel like a 99 movie because it's more of a period piece.
True, that helps.
But I think the like the CGI and like the decapitations and like all that shit, that felt 99.
I actually thought the special effects were okay. I think they kind of held up.
I think like the one scene when his head comes back and he's just like,
that felt very, yeah.
That part and
the explosion,
the part when with the witch when she does a jump scare and she does like the large Marge eyes.
Yeah that felt 99.
Yeah, but yeah, everything like the decapitated bodies looked real. Like when he was examining the
Iron Giant was the other 99 one.
It was when he like lifted up that piece of skin and that bug crawled out.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But I did catch. I forgot what part it was, but he like looks up at a tree and there's a cardinal on the tree, and that cardinal was the worst looking cardinal that I've ever seen. Like,
the bird.
Like, how can you get everything like so realistic? Like a decapitated head But when it comes to a bird,
Can make
it
like
looks
a
like you went to
prosthetic
fucking
bird.
Dollar Tree and got a cardinal.
They got
Dog.
like an old like bird from another set and just like painted it red and then just put it up there.
It was so out of place. So much so that I had to write it down. But yeah, everything else was really good. I think it held up. I was actually really surprised with how good some of the practical effects look. And I
Yeah.
also like that because the movie is so like gray and dark, the contrast of the bright red blood just made everything pop so much more.
And it was
Yeah.
really, really red too.
It
Yeah.
was deep in his bag for the red. It's like fire truck red.
Mhm.
I don't have any other questions.
It's the question.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to touch on that you noticed from your watch?
No, I feel like we pretty much touched on everything. I know we didn't really dive too much into like the witchiness of it, but
The
wasn't-
witchiness was cool. I think it's something we could touch on. Christina Ricci's character was like really bad at it.
She was. I feel like the spells were made for
She was-
Ichabod.
yeah, she was good because he
She
was
was good.
protected.
Yeah, he was protected all the way through. The spells were just for Ichabod.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he was protected the whole time.
Yeah, so he was vibing out. Like that was why he never died.
Yeah, that's why he just got stabbed, which
Yeah.
was a pretty cool scene when he
Yeah.
gets stabbed and the Headless Horseman uses the thrust of his sword to like toss him behind him. Like
Oh
That
yeah,
how
was sick.
fucking painful would that be?
That's
For
right.
real.
That's when like because they're like he's not bleeding at all. Like it healed so fast. That's right because she has the evil eye
yeah.
under
Yeah.
his bed.
She'd been protecting them this whole time.
That's right. That's I forgot about that.
Never forget, bro.
And it was a nice little side mystery as well, like a which is which type deal.
You know what's funny? He says which is which later on when he meets the sister in the cave.
That's right.
He's like I think he's trying to say something else. Like he's trying to say something completely different, or it's like whatever you do, which is whatever is yours. But he says which is which, and like he continues on the sentence. That's why I just remember that. You triggered a memory in my brain right now.
Yeah, the witchiness was cool. I wish we got a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like the big reveal at the
What?
end. It'd have been cool if we got maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, but a little bit more like breadcrumbs.
I feel like any more
Would have gave it away.
would have given it away, and any more would have just been too. It would have taken away from the Headless Horseman.
Yeah, and it did do a good of enough job for us to be like, oh, it's because Katrina's the murderer this whole time.
But in reality, it's the person that doesn't even get a full name.
Nope, Lady Von Tassel.
Lady Van Tassel.
Apparently, they're gonna put down Goldeneye, the horse, at the end of this movie. That was it for Goldeneye. That was the end of his run, and then Depp was like, "Nah, I'll take him."
Nice.
So he adopted him.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's what I thought. I'm like, that's sick.
Thanks, Depp.
Good guy, Depp.
And just recently, July 23rd, it was announced that they're making a sequel to this movie, but in comic book form.
Oh,
Interesting.
nice. I wonder what
That
that's
should
going
be
to be
cool.
like. Is Christopher Walken coming back?
Damn, that'd be cool if they had his face.
In comic book
Yeah.
form?
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like how could you do a sequel if he got his head back? I don't know. Maybe we'll have that question answered for us.
Mm. Maybe there's just another witch.
Another head.
Another witch, another head.
But they take her arm that was sticking out and they use the arm to call the witch.
To
By
get the
this-
head?
Yeah.
Damn.
But by this time, the Headless Horseman's been all wifed up with the witch. So she tells him he's got to do it. So he's got to do it.
Damn.
So
Or
ball and chain comes a knocking.
or they take the arm, they bring the wife back, they bring her back, and then they kidnap her, and then the Headless Horseman comes back like Liam Neeson from Taken to find his wife.
To get his wife.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
bro.
Ends up being a happy ending. Like they make it work in hell.
They have like multiple kids.
Yeah, little
It's
demons.
just like leading a regular ass life.
Yeah.
Fucking his alarm goes off at 6 a.m. Puts on his tie. His wife packs him lunch.
He's like an inquisitor for Satan.
Yeah, he like runs. He runs the what is he? The executioner
Yeah.
gets his sword and he's like, "Oh, off to it, hun."
It's like your pretty face is going to hell, but he's like one of the managers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a good version. Oh,
that'd be great.
this is it. We wrote it. You
I
heard
know,
it here
right?
first.
That's fucking comedy gold.
Yeah.
All right, should we get into our reviews?
Yeah.
So my boy, Mr.
Ooh.
I love when we cover this era of movies because it's almost guaranteed that my boy has something to say about it. My
Facts.
boy, Roger Ebert, gave this movie, you guys want to take a guess?
It's out of 5, right?
Out of 4. Out of 4. He's
Oh, out
remember,
of 4?
he's a contrarian.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
say
right. That's right.
It's like
say,
odd numbers.
a 3.
I say 2.5. He gave it a 2.5.
Gave it a 3.5 out of 4.
Oh,
Nice.
Roger Ebert had to say, this is off the wiki. I didn't read the full on review this time as I did last week when he had some words for Lynch. He said, "This is the best looking horror film since Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula."
Damn.
whoa.
He praised Depp's performance and Tim Burton's methods of visual design. Says Johnny Depp is an actor able to disappear into characters never more readily than in one of Burton's films.
Huh.
So big praise for Depp. I feel like that's what's tough about these movies when you kind of do a retrospective and you look at them after you've seen so many other like films from an actor, and like Depp and Burton have been, because this is their 3rd collab, right? Now they're up to 8.
Yeah.
And after a while, it's just kind of like, well,
We're all the
he's
same.
just playing Johnny Depp in a Tim Burton movie. Like it's the same guy and everything.
Yeah.
But at the time, it must have been like super sick.
Yeah. Because it was new. It was the 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, I do
And they're
agree
also
with-
different. Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood in this movie, the way he plays the characters are all different.
Yeah. Oh, Edward Scissorhands. He's like a quiet boy.
I don't like
Yeah.
that movie, but I know people like it.
I like that movie.
I like it.
It's a weird love story.
He
Yeah.
Ebert said it pretty well though. I think Johnny Depp does a great job in being a character. Like,
True.
do we actually know who Johnny Depp is? Like, maybe we say he's casted like as the same character, but that is a character. That's just how good of an actor he is that he's able to.
Like if we were to meet him in real life, he would be nothing like the people that we see him act as. Like he's just like
Yeah.
some like serious dude.
You might be.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like how Hayao Miyazaki makes like these really colorful, like cutesy movies, but he's like real pessimistic in like real life, kind of metal.
Mhm.
Expression through art.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. I was surprised. Like I said, Ebert's a contrarian, man. At the time, this movie didn't get like the greatest reviews, but Ebert's like, what are you all talking about? This movie rocks. 3.5 out of 4.
What are the tomatoes?
The
Scores?
tomato score is actually I didn't, let me pull it up because I said I was going to include the popcorn meter and I keep forgetting to write it down.
Never forget.
Oh, it's pretty actually kind of similar. All right, so the tomato score, right? Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 71%, but audiences give it an 80. So audiences, think it's better than what the critics believe on Rotten Tomatoes. And IMDb has a 7.3, which is a solid IMDb score, as we've learned. I'll go first this time because I think I'll have the lowest score. So I gave Sleepy Hollow a B minus. If you would have asked me before we did the pod what I thought of that movie, I would have probably been closer to Rotten Tomatoes. I would have been like, that movie's like pretty like whatever's mediocre Tim Burton movie. But I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I remember. B minus. I thought the special effects were good. They still hold up. the mystery of the movie was a lot more compelling than I originally remember. I know it's not fair to do it, but it's really hard for me to get past this Johnny Depp being Johnny Depp in a Tim Burton movie. So I think that's where it kind of lost some points for me. Maybe it's just Johnny Depp, Tim Burton fatigue. But like I said, the pod's subjective. At the time, I probably didn't feel that way, but I do today. But the supporting cast was good. Miranda Richardson was a good bad guy. Love to see a woman bad guy. That was cool. Christina Ricci, I felt like was a little underutilized in this movie. I felt like for the first half of the movie, she's not really in it. And then she's kind of in it a lot the last like 20 minutes. But I don't know. I felt like the movie was solid. I would recommend it. It's a fun, like Halloweeny horror movie. It's not exactly scary. There are some pretty graphic parts, as Saya mentioned earlier. But I feel like Burton does his typical Burton things, and he manages to level it out with a little bit of like comedic tones, which I feel is kind of his signature flair. The setting and the like set design were great in this movie. Danny Elfman's music was awesome. We didn't really get too in depth on it when we covered the movie, but Danny Elfman, he rocks. If you like the music in Nightmare Before Christmas, you'll like the music in this movie. Danny Elfman is awesome. So yeah, I'd recommend it. It definitely holds up from a film from 1999. It has its little quirks. The CGI is not the best, but I feel like the movie itself is a fun, popcorny, horror-ish movie. So I definitely recommend it. It's a good all ages movie. Just there's a little bit of violence, but it's nothing too crazy. Nothing crazier than you see on the weekend news. So it's not too bad.
Weekend news.
What about Saya? You go next.
Give this movie a B plus, A minus. I grew up watching this movie a lot. I really like this movie. It hit a lot of like nostalgia buttons in my brain, and I think it holds up, like you mentioned. Feels like a period piece. A little bit of like 90s flair to it with like the small like CGI pieces, and I think just all the characters too. I mean, we're talking about like Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, Casper Van Dien, as you call him, Johnny Rico. There's so many people in it that just remind me of like the 90s and growing up. So it has that same vibe, but I think all the characters do like a really great job at putting us into the story. It's a nice like mystery, dark horror, dark gothic horror. But it has a lot of levity because it's because it's a Tim Burton film. I feel like it's like light, even though it can get like hella fucking graphic at most points in time. The music, oh man, you can't not mention Danny Elfman. Like Danny Elfman is just Danny Elfman when it comes to all the music in all of his movies. It's always such a good time, and it adds a really good layer on everything else, right? Like I think if we were to get some of that horror scenes and it not have Danny Elfman in it, I don't think it would have hit the same way that it did when I was watching it. I'd recommend this movie for sure. If you haven't seen it, why not? Check it out. Really solid Tim Burton retelling of the Headless Horseman, Sleepy Hollow. I think even though it is violent, I think at the end of the day, like it's still technically, I mean, I saw it when I was a kid. I think this came out, I feel like this is more like maybe like a teen movie, but I think that you could definitely show it to some kids. I like this movie, man. This brought up like a lot of like, I like getting this because this just hit like all my nostalgia buttons in the way that I wanted it to be hit. It came out for us at a good time. Definitely recommend B plus, A minus.
Hell yeah. Juan, why don't you go next?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I give this movie a B plus, like both of you said. It's just a classic movie, and it does hit so many nostalgia factors. I did just see that this movie was rated R. I don't know why I thought this movie was rated PG-13, but
I thought it was PG-13 too.
What the fuck?
There is a lot of violence.
Yeah, it's rated R,
sense.
which is
okay.
Yeah. It actually makes so much sense now. But
yeah.
I honestly think like I'm trying to think back. This might have been like my first introduction to horror. Only because I come from a religious family and like horror movies weren't our thing. But I do remember watching this movie. Like, I'm not too sure if it was in theaters or right after theaters, but yeah, I really enjoyed it when I first watched it. I really enjoyed it watching it now as an adult. Haven't seen it in quite some time, but it was good. The mystery behind everything was entertaining. Danny Elfman, just we didn't talk enough about it, but it's so crazy how an orchestral score can add so much depth to a scene. You could just have Johnny Depp walking into town, but when you pair that with Danny Elfman's score, like it brings the movie to life, and it's such a bright spot in the film as a whole. And Danny Elfman is just so fucking awesome. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. I love the tone. I love Tim Burton's gothic horror aesthetic. Like I said many times, I really would have liked to see a more traditional horror movie from Burton. I think that would have been really cool. Even though this movie is rated R, now that I'm talking about it, is this a fucking traditional horror movie? Like, could it be? I don't know, but I'd recommend it. Yeah, if you love Tim Burton, if you love Johnny Depp, them two together is, you know what you're gonna get. Entertaining movie throughout. B plus.
Does the rating make it more of a horror movie? I don't think so. I think it's
You don't
definitely
think
a violent movie. And I think that's where it gets the rating from, all the decapitations and the blood. I feel like if they took away the blood and it was just like no blood decapitations, maybe it would have got the PG-13. Because there's no sex, so it has to be violence, and the language is very tame.
I mean, I guess it depends on like what would you consider like a horror? Because Insidious is a PG-13 horror movie.
But Insidious is scary though.
Yeah, Insidious is that's
so is it more so it's more about like the scary factor.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely has. Well, I guess if horror, I guess it could be a horror the same way you can consider like Nightmare Before Christmas a horror movie. Like it takes place in a
spooky world, yeah.
Yeah, in a spooky world. But I think it's more of like gothic dark fantasy maybe than it is horror.
Yeah.
But just kind of get into semantics at that point.
I did not know that this was a rated R movie, but it makes sense.
That's crazy.
It makes so much more sense now.
I saw the whole time when it came out.
Yeah, I was like, this PG-13 movie is fucking crazy. People are getting heads chopped off. What the fuck is going on, you know?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So it got a recommend from the three of us. Maybe since it's rated R, maybe keep it as like a teenage.
Show your babies.
Well, baby won't remember
children.
it. Okay, I guess the baby's fine.
Children.
I don't know about a toddler.
Toddlers, older than toddlers, grandparents.
They probably don't remember it either because of the Zymers, but
I think this is a good introduction to horror.
Yeah, it's definitely like a more lightweight horror, I feel like. Maybe
that's why it feels a little bit more digestible, because it's a lot more, like you said, it's lightweight. That's a good word to use. I think that's why I would definitely recommend it, because it's not scary, but it's still horrific.
Yeah.
People be dying.
That's true.
Heads be rolling.
Heads be rolling.
That's so funny. I don't know why I just thought of this when you're like saying how like the orchestral music makes a big difference. Mm-hmm. Now I was just picturing like him fucking decapitating somebody's head, and then like the ya's like Off With Head comes on.
If this movie was made in the early 2000s, that's what it would have ended with.
Probably, huh?
Yeah.
If I could picture that song being played as the Headless Horseman is like taking on a squad of people.
When he's taking on Johnny Rico.
Yeah, the both of them when he's doing the double battle.
Yeah. This is a recommend for the three of us. Check it out. It got an A- B+ from Saya, a B+ from Twan, and a B- from myself. I think it is a fun, lightweight introduction to horror. And it's a good one to show if you are a horror fan and you have like a loved one, a significant other that's not really into horror. Show them this movie. They'll probably like it. They can look at Johnny Depp's pretty face and you can watch people get their head chopped off. It's a win-win. All right. Shall we will it and dill it?
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have any additions this week.
I added 2001 A Space Odyssey.
Nice. Oh man, the wheel is so fucking full. God damn. It's thicker than it was the first day we ever had it.
Because I feel like we won't add stuff and then we'll add like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It's cool though, because it keeps it going. I don't ever want us to get to a point where we're like need to like scramble to think of movies.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. There's just so many fucking movies.
All right. What are we feeling, guys? What are we feeling?
Man, I want something with a single word as the title. You know, like roar or rubber, Ringu,
Warriors,
Onibaba, chime. Yeah, a one word title.
a 1-word title. Okay, damn, you're getting creative with it.
Yeah,
What about you, Saya? I
um,
want some arigato shit. I want Japan.
I want
Japan.
I want one of the missing David Lynch films that we haven't seen.
Damn, you can't call
Oh.
Lynch. You call Lynch, you don't get Lynch, dude.
Watch Us Get It or Event Horizon. For some reason, Event Horizon has been in my brain.
see?
That one line has been in my brain. And I want it. I want it.
Event Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Out of all the movies on this list, I feel like I might have seen that one the most. I've seen that movie a lot.
It's so good.
I really like that movie. I want Grandma's Boy. I want a comedy. Give me something funny. Grandma's Boy, Dude, Where's My Car? Don't Mess with the Zohan. Give me something funny.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Event
Napoleon
Horizon.
Dynamite would be great. All right. Let's will it and dill it.
You should put like Tucker and Dale versus Evil on this.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's
I
another-
love
yeah.
that movie.
That's an actual cult classic too. That
Yep.
became like a fast cult classic.
Love that movie. It's so good. What do we get? Ooh.
Blue Velvet.
Ringu?
Oh, it's coming up. Kung Pao to the fist.
Oh, look, we're passing Blue Velvet.
Onibaba?
Onibaba. Oh, are we going to get Mads? We almost got Mads last week. No, Boiler Room. Oh, so close. Look, there's dudes in my car. Boiler Room.
Boiler Room.
Boiler Room.
What's this movie?
Who the fuck put this on?
Boiler Room.
It's the fan edition?
Is this
Oh, is this the one with Vin Diesel?
Boiler
Yeah,
Room
yeah.
2000 movie.
It's like
Boiler Room
Oh, like-
2000. That's fine.
Okay.
No need
I
to.
think it's like a Wall Street Bro movie, isn't it?
I don't know.
Damn.
Thanks for ruining the whole movie for me.
All right, guys. The will has spoken. And we are watching 2000's Broiler Room. Vin Diesel movie before he was Vin Diesel. Should be interesting.
Was this before Saving Private Ryan?
No, after, because Saving Private Ryan was 99, right?
Hmm.
But I
Yeah,
think
but I don't think Vin Diesel was Vin Diesel
this
during
might,
Saving Private
I know.
Ryan.
I just want to know if he had gone to war already.
I think this was before he got his.
He
Is
was
this
already
before
war
Fast and
torn
the
by
Furious?
this point.
Yeah, I needed to know if did he come back from the war with a 1,000-yard stare, or was it before? You know,
Boy died. So I don't think he came back at all.
spoiler alert.
Not bad. I hope Caparzo is in your favorite character.
It's my favorite name.
That's a cool name.
Agamemnon Caparzo. Sorry.
Agamemnon Caparzo Ichabod Crane. The third.
Sick ass name. What the fuck?
A mad name. Well, thank you for joining us this week as we covered 1999's Sleepy Hollow. Oh, the next movie we're covering is only a year after it. Interesting. Still before Y2K, so the world is still alive. If you guys haven't done so already, forgot. We gave Sleepy Hollow a definite recommend. It got a minus B plus from Saya, a B plus from Twan, and a B minus from myself. Thank you guys for joining us this week. If you haven't done so already, follow us on our social medias. We are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X/Twitter, Facebook, Threads, and sometimes on Twitch. As always, I have been your host, The Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya
Adios.
and Twan.
Bye.
Catch you guys next week. Bye.